Very good morning to all of you. Myself, Rajiv Raj Singh, Rana Physics faculty. So, today we are going to discuss differentiation theory. It is third lecture of differentiation. So, remaining two lectures, I have discussed differentiation of sin theta, cos theta. Now we are going to use differentiation by chain rule. So, see here. Can I write here? Differentiation by chain rule, right? Okay, so first of all I would like to take one example so you will get this thing clearly what the thing going here. So I would like to take one example. Just take one example, my dear students. Suppose example number 1, you have questions y is equal to 2x plus 1 whole power 15. Find, right? They're asking find dy by dx. Okay, so what will be dy by dx? This one we have to reply. Okay, so how you can reply this one? With two method. Either, see, one by one I'm going to explain you. There is basically two method. Sorry. So yeah, so if you want to solve this one, sorry, okay, if you want to solve this one, so open to this program. It means you have to open 15 times, so this becomes very tedious. So to solve such kind of numericals, we will use chain rule. How? See, step 1, step 2, one by one. So step 1, right? Step 1, just see, I assume t is equal to 2x plus 1 power 15. Just write this one. T is equal to 2x plus 1, right? So from here, my dear students, what will be y? Y will be t power 15, right? Y will be t power 15. So right now what we can write, y is the function of t, and it is very easy to differentiate this one because you know power formula. According to power formula, if y is equal to x power n, then its differentiation will be n into x power n minus 1. So similarly here y is equal to 15, t to the power 15, so its differentiation will be 15 into t to the power 14. So its differentiation is quite easy. But here t is equal to, so we can say that t is the function of x. T is the function of x, right? Okay, t is the function of x. Now come in step 2. So what we will do in step 2? In step 2, see, basically you have to calculate dy by dx. You have to calculate dy by dx. but here y is the function of t, so you cannot find directly dy by dx, so you have to write dy by dt, because this is a function of t, so you have to write here dt into. Now you have to only calculate dy by dx, but you have put here dy by dt, so dt is extra, so we have to multiply with dt and dx. See, this will cancel out, again result is coming dy by dx. See this side. So from here, my dear student, what will be dy by dx is equal to dy by dt, and y is what, t to the power 15, so its differentiation will be from the power rule, 15 into t to the power 14. Okay, and what is the x is, sorry, t is what, 2x plus 1, so we know that this is a constant, its differentiation will be 0 and its differentiation will be 2. So total answer is coming 30 into t to the power 14. But t be assumed, it is not given in the question, so we have to put the value of t once again here. So dy by dx will be, my dear, 30 times 2x plus 1 power 14, and this will be our answer, right? This will be our answer. So this is called chain rule. Why it is called chain rule, I'm going to once again explain you. See, why it is called chain rule, so you have to see here, y is function of t, here y the function of t and t is the function of x, right? So y depend on t depend on x, because here chain is going, so it is called chain rule, and it is quite easy method to find different differentiation or difficult differentiation. Yeah, we can see one more example here. Just hold, we can see here one more example. Suppose that example number 2, if I'm writing here example number 2, suppose that y is equal to tan x whole cube, find, right, dy by dx. See how you can find dy by dx. Basically, if it is tan x, then it is easy, because we know that differentiation of tan x is sec square x. But this is a tan cube x, so how you can calculate its differentiation? So again, this is a not a standard formula. A standard formula I have already teach you. Y is equal to tan theta, y is equal to tan x, differentiation will be sec square theta or sec x. So tan x is a standard formula, but here this is tan x whole cube, this is not a standard formula. So again we have to move through the step 1 and step 2, it means chain rule. So step 1, what we can do, we can assume this one something. So suppose I assume t is equal to tan x. So what happened, t is the function of x, right? So y will be what, y will be, my dear, t whole cube. Y at the place of tan x I put here t. So from here y is the function of t. Now coming in step 2, so dy by dx, right? But I told here y is the function of t, so you have to write here dy by dt, not dy by dx. But dt is in division, so you have to multiply dt by dx. Why? This will get cancelled out, so again dy by dx. This is the equation first. Now simply we can get result from here. See, so plot dy by dt. Y is what? Y is t power 3. So if you will use the power rule, n into x power n minus 1, so what is the n here? 3, and n minus 1, this become 2 into this one dt by dx. What is that dt? Dt is tan x, so its differentiation will be sec square x, right? Sec square x. So total result is coming 3 into tan x whole square into sec square x, and this will be our answer. This will be our answer. Getting my points? So this is called differentiation by chain rule, or simply you can say differentiation of abnormal function. Why it is saying abnormal? Because this result is not, this equation is not a standard equation, or you simply can say this question is not a standard, because the standard means I told there must be y is equal to tan x tan theta. Take one more example, example number 3. I should change the pen. So see, if you will take one example here, y is equal to e power x square plus 2x minus 1. So again I'm telling you, you have to calculate this result. You have to find here once again. You have to calculate once again dy by dx. Now the thing is that differentiation of e power x is equal to as it is e raised to power x, right? But this is not e raised to power x, so I told y is equal to e power x, its differentiation will be as it is. This is the standard result. Right now this is not a standard equation, a standard question. So by using chain rule, we have to convert this one in a standard question, a standard equation. So step first, I'm moving with one by one. You have also remembered same. So I assume t is equal to x square plus 2x minus 1. So t is the what? T is function of x, right? So what will be y? Y will be here e raised to power t, and y will be function of t. Now you have to go through step 2. So what is step 2? In step 2, dy by dx, you have to calculate dy by dx. So you can write this one dy by dt into dt by dx, right? So see, y is what? E to the power t. So we know that e raised to power x, its differentiation as it is, so its differentiation is also as it is into, here t is what? X square 2x minus 1. If you will differentiate, so its differentiation will be 2x and its differentiation will be 2, and its differentiation will be 0 because it is constant. So this result will be 2x plus 2. So here result is coming, my dear, dy by dx is equal to 2 times x plus 1 into e raised to the power x square plus 2x minus 1, and this is our answer, right? So you have see here, this is called chain rule or differentiation of abnormal function. Getting my points? This is called chain rule or differentiation of abnormal function. Getting my points? Okay, so we can see here one more question. We can see here one more question. or even this is enough, not issue, but take one more question for your sake of convenience. Suppose that y is equal to sine 3x plus 5. So again, differentiation of sine theta is cos theta, but it is not a sine theta. At the place of theta, it is something 3x plus 5. So again, this is not a standard question. So we will convert this one by one in a standard form. Like a step first, let you have to assume t is equal to 3x plus 5, right? So from here, what we can write? This is the function of x. Similarly, y will be sine t. Y will be sine t. So y become function of t. Now it is quite easy. dy by dx. So what we can write? dy by dt into dt by dx. So see, differentiation of sine theta we know that cos theta. So differentiation of sine t will be cos t into, and differentiation of t will be 3. So this will be 3 cos t. At the place of t you can put here. At the place of t you can put here. So this will be your answer. Getting my points? So this is a method to find differentiation by chain rule. Again, I'm telling you, when you have to use chain rule, when you getting the question and this question is not in a standard form, then you have to use chain rule. You have to assume something. Just like take one more example. I want to just give you the clear vision. So you can take one more example here. See here, one more example. Suppose that y is equal to sine tan x, right? And you have to do its differentiation. So again here you can see y is equal to sine x, its differentiation will be cos x, but it is not a sine x. So what we can do? Again, step first, t is equal to tan x. So t will be function of x. So y will be sine t, y will be function of t. So here we can write dy by dx is equal to dy by dt into dt by dx. So see, y is equal to sine t, so its differentiation will be cos t into, and at t what, tan x. So differentiation of tan x is what? Sec square x. So this is our answer, right? So I hope you have learned how to use chain rule. Even if you are not getting and you are facing any kind of doubt throughout whole physics, yeah, you can message. Now we are available with the system. You can message your doubt, you can post your doubt on this number, WhatsApp number only, 478, right? Okay, thank you.